What a week to be. And look at this company that I'm with. Stewart, Robson, and Gab Marcotti's fresh off of their VIP train from London, guys. Roland Garros is going on. We're here, of course, for the Champions League final. There's no better place to be. Robbo, is this up to scratch for you? Look at this view.
It's a great view. It's a little bit windy, as you said, a little bit cold, but the view, the restaurants, everything about it is magnificent. And Gab will probably take us to the best restaurants, as he always does.
And he'll be paying, I hope, right?
Always paying, yeah.
Always paying. Gab, I know you're used to some beautiful cities in Italy. I must say Rome is probably the prettiest city I've visited, but Paris?
Hey, Paris is special. It's a city of light. We can see Montmartre in the distance that way. We've got the Eiffel Tower behind us. What more could you want?
Let me tell you, he looked those up before he came on this platform.
No, I've actually been here before, Robbo.
He called Jules and asked references for it. But anyways, we're here for the Champions League final. Real Madrid up against Liverpool. Unbelievably excited for that one. Gab, you're a journalist. We know you have a gazillion narratives. There's the Mbappe narrative. There's the revenge for Liverpool narrative. Which one stands out to you?
For me, just the box office narrative. These are two of, in my opinion, the top three teams this season. Sorry, Manchester City, but they were knocked out by what would obviously be the third team. You've got that. You've got 13 European Cups for Real Madrid. Nobody's won any more than that. You've got Liverpool with 6. If they win, they go up to 7 into second place. You've got the fact that these are two teams with not just with great history, great brands, but also great in the present day. Real Madrid, this is their 5th Champions League final in the last 8 years. Liverpool, it's their 3rd in the last 5 years. So all of this sets it up nicely, and then there's a revenge factor. Kiev, Sergio Ramos on Mo Salah. You know that Sergio Ramos, he lives here. He lives right here in Paris. He's going to be up there, maybe with a laser pointer, trying to wind him up again. I'm kidding, Sergio. But so many subtexts, 2 different styles, 2 different approaches, but just 2 of the most prestigious, the most recognized clubs, the most historic clubs in football. And I think that's special for a Champions League final.
And Robbo, a little birdie once told me that you're not really bothered with narratives. We as journalists, we love the fanfare around this, and we love to create these stories. You're more interested in the tactics, though, Robbo. Let me give you a matchup that we're pretty much salivating at. Vinny Jr., Trent Alexander-Arnold. Is that one that gets you excited?
It certainly does. I'm interested to see how both sides play it. Will Trent Alexander-Arnold go back and defend against Vinicius Jr.? Because Vinicius Jr., when Real Madrid are being attacked, he stays up the field. He doesn't come back and defend, so they're going to let Alexander-Arnold get forward and get crosses into the box, so they've got to make sure they defend those crosses into the box. Would Toni Kroos want to go out there and defend against Trent Alexander-Arnold? I don't think he would, but then whoever plays right-sided centre-half for Liverpool is going to have to go up against Vinicius Jr., and that combination has been excellent. And the other thing, when you're playing against Benzema, it's not just the centre-halves that need to be aware, it's the holding midfield player, because he drifts into wide areas, he drifts a little bit deeper, so that player has to be aware of Benzema making those runs into the box.
Well, we can't be in France, and specifically in this city in Paris, without talking about Kylian Mbappe. I hope you guys are not tired of talking about him. He has stolen the headlines, of course, this week, as everyone knows, when he made a decision to commit his future to PSG and not go to Real Madrid. We know that Real Madrid are feeling, Gab, a bit hurt by it, even though they keep trying to act like they're not. They're trying to bat it away, remove themselves from this. But could this possibly help them going into the final or harm them some way?
I think Real Madrid as a club, obviously, they felt that he had given his word, and now they have to scramble, and they have to scramble in the transfer window, and they have to find solutions. I don't know to what degree it generally affects the players, because Kylian Mbappe wasn't going to be playing for Real Madrid in this final anyway. These are the players who got there. Certainly Benzema, I'm sure, who lobbied hard for Mbappe, I'm sure he's disappointed. But, this isn't Benzema's first rodeo.
Yeah.
He knows what he needs to do. He knows that Mbappe would have been something for next season, and I think they're ready to move past that.
Robert, what do you think? Of course, being as a player, do you think that this could somehow galvanize Real Madrid going into this, kind of put out an extra big performance to show that, look, we're all right, and maybe we didn't really need him after all?
I don't think it will
Gab's
have
not buying it.
it won't have any effect. It won't have any effect on the players whatsoever. Where Mbappe would probably come into the side would have been on the right-hand side. They've played Asensio there, Rodrigo there, Valverde there. They'll be happy for this game because they know they were going to play, but over the course, they're not going to worry about Mbappe not coming or coming.
Gab's face.
No, honestly, I think the players are so... Look, this Real Madrid side, think about what they did. The comeback against Paris Saint-Germain, the comeback against Chelsea, the comeback against Manchester City. I don't want to say they're Destiny's team. It does feel like that a little bit in some ways.
Yeah.
But they're unflustered. They're unruffled. They're always calm when they're down. I don't think they're going to be affected at all.
And the
by
reason
Mbappe.
they are unflustered, calm when they are down, is because of your man Carlo Ancelotti. This season, he's got his team to play in a style that he wants them to play. He's let the players go and express themselves.
Yeah.
I think the tactics have developed, and then he's kept them going. He's done a magnificent job with a team we thought at the beginning of the season wouldn't stand a chance against Atletico Madrid.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.